So here's a good reason for use continue, because you have two loops.
Yes, especially this, because that way you can continue the outer loop. Continue outer, and this triggers directly a break on this loop.
Nice. Good morning. Here are the guys from Germany. Advent of Code Day 2. Here is Thomas, and my guest today is Achim. Good morning, Achim.
Good morning, Thomas. Good morning, world.
Hello. So, day 2. What was the riddle this day?
We encounter an elf that is playing a game with cubes with us. Here's a bag which contains red, green, and blue cubes. And for each game, he sticks his hand into the bag, pulls out some cubes, and sticks them back.
Okay.
And he does this several times per game.
Okay.
And then he asks, which one of these games is possible if the bag contains only 12 red ones, 13 green ones, and 14 blue ones?
So you have to find out which game is impossible, because I saw in game 3 there are 20 red cubes and we only have 12.
Exactly.
Okay.
For the second part, it's a little bit different. Here the question is, how many cubes do you need for every game to play?
Yeah.
So for this example, we would need 3 blue. From the red ones, this is 4, this is 1, so 4 red ones. 6 blue ones and 2 greens here and here, for example. So we need to go over the turns and have the and build the maximum values for each color.
So we have to figure out how many cubes we need for game 1 for red, blue, and green.
And then we take those 3 numbers, multiply them with each other, get the power of that game, and sum the power of all games up.
Okay, understand. Then, what was the hardest thing in this riddle for you?
Figuring out the parser.
Okay, then
didn't do that for quite some time.
Then let's go through your parser.
Exactly. Let's go to the parser. So this is a parse method, and it parses into 2 classes, a game and turn, where a game contains several turns. So the first thing I parse the game ID. I'm not sure if I really need it, maybe not, but I did it anyway in case the puzzle input is somewhat sparse. So I have I looked on the input, and you have here find out, okay, it starts at character 5, and it has to end prior to the colon. Substring method does that wonderfully. And then you take the remainder of the line. So you take the string of the colon plus 1, split it by semicolon to get the distinct turns.
Yeah, so there are many turns per game.
Yes.
And to split all these turns, okay.
Exactly. And with those turns, I go into a loop over the turns, add them to the game, and split that string by the comma.
Mm-hmm.
So this should now contain a number and a color. And I split that again by the white space. And get the number as the first component, and the color is the second one. I do a switch case here. Could probably done other way, but I do it this way. Put that into the turn and continue forward. That is a parser.
Yeah.
So in the end, I have the game with the turn, and I call that from the actual method. Stream, have a list of games. For the first part, I go through the game and check if each and every turn matches the condition.
Yeah. If not, continue.
I continue directly with the outer loop, so that only those game IDs where all turns match are summed up.
Yeah. So here's a good reason for use continue, because you have two loops.
Yes, especially this, because that way you can continue the outer loop. Continue outer, and this triggers directly a break on this loop.
Nice.
It's a little bit tricky. Yeah, and put it out. You can see down here in the output that I run part 1 2 times. That's because I also use the test data to run tests. I have a double here.
Yeah. Something else?
For the first part, no. For the second part, again, parse the games. Yes, I could have done that one time. I do it 2 times. It's not that relevant here, not that performance eating. So when I have the games, I go through the games, through each game, and stream through its turns, and get the maximum of the cubes in each color, multiply them with each other, and sum it up. And then I have the result.
Yeah, nice. Thank you.
2 stars.
Fine. Do you check your rank?
Not yet.
Let's do this together.
But for part 1, it's 5,959.
Yeah, 59,
And for
59.
part 2, 5,342. So as yesterday, I improved for the second part.
Yep.
But yesterday I was much faster.
Cool. Achim, big thank you. And then we see us tomorrow again.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice day.